Hello, Macsen here. Welcome to the 38th video of my EU4 Sweden Let's Play. So during the last video, I declared war on this Native American tribe here, the Pequot or Pequot, and I took this territory from them and took a load of gold. So I'm going to be declaring war on this native tribe probably next, in a few, well, half a year maybe, when my diplomats come back. And then I'll also be declaring war on this native tribe not long afterwards, probably after this colony is finished. And I'm also planning on declaring war on Denmark, which may come in this video as well potentially. I may have to bring some troops back over from the New World though before I do that. So before I start though, I'm going to recruit a new diplomat, or explorer I should say. So where are they? Here, 50 diplomatic power. It's going to, right, it's maneuver 2 is not particularly good. Could go defender of the faith again, but I don't think I will. I formed a new nation as well, colonial nation in the last video, New Sweden. Actually, because that happened, my religious unity went down a tiny bit, because they took a load of Protestant provinces with them. Still trying to figure out that situation. I've got revolt risks still, but it's definitely coming under hand now. So I've got a new explorer. I need to dock up with these ships, and I'm going to start to explore down to the Caribbean. I'm planning on colonizing there, and I'm going to keep this colonist with that in mind for a bit. Right, so I'm going to put the timer up and pause. Oh, we've encountered troops that were running away from Riga. I'm actually going to stick my army maintenance back on. I may actually need it. There's a rebellion going on in Stockholm still, so let's make our way over there. Might not get there in time actually before they take that. Right. So what's that? Looted expired. Great. Person in our employee just died. Who was that? I think that guy was giving me production bonuses maybe, or stability bonuses I think actually. I don't think I can afford any of those sadly, and I probably want the admin guy more than any other. I've discovered Antigua and the Eastern Caribbean, so there are 3 nations seem to be colonizing here. I think that's, yeah, Guantanamo. There's Cuba. One of mine did colonizing there. Right, so this... What's that? Oh, there's Slaven Dock there, let's do that. Hardy Seaman, make your own jokes for that one. Naval Tradition. And what's that? Right, put the Explorer on there. And these can come down to Florida. And a bit of Caribbean down there with that Explorer. There could be pirates down here, so they could be a bit under risk actually. I think I'm gonna recruit some new bark ships. So wait to build ship, bark, and bark ship here. Bring those over to the New World in a bit and use them as Explorer fleet. My naval force limits are quite high now. So this army is not really doing anything. There's no revolt risk here. These can... Well, I'll make their way down to there I think, and I may come through this territory here to get to that native tribe in a bit. Any missions? Not massively. The one established colony in the Caribbean is one I want to do though. I've reached Delaware. Put the time back up. New exploits. Right. A religious seal expired. Good. Bahamas and Seminole. Right, so I've discovered Florida. That's what I was basically coming down here to do. Curacao we've discovered. I'm not going to do an exploration now. I'm going to do it in a bit I think. When I want to colonize next after this one. So they're pretty aggressive, this tribe is. I'm going to grab a few thousand troops from here then. Right. Spread of the Reformation. Oh, I got excited then for a second. I thought it was going to be Protestantism. Right, so Wendon is now reformed. There's a ton of reformed in northern Lithuania, so that's probably why that's spread there. Okay. Naval supplies in Narragansett, Delaware. Right, they've docked up. Let's grab 3,000 from here. Gonna take an infantry, a last cavalry, and a. I'll put 2 infantry on there, and a cannon. And these can make their way down to here. There. Natives have attacked this. Should be easy enough to kill off. We discovered the Yamasee. Looks like there's someone there. Is that creek maybe? Right, they can move on to there. Gauge at Stockholm, excellent. So they haven't taken that, and it doesn't look like they're going to. I've suffered a crossing penalty to get there though. Right, and these can dock up. Move there actually. I won't dock them up because it might trigger those natives. Can I dock up in my own colonial nation lands? Yes, I can. Right. Right, so waiting on these barks and diplomats. Okay. Looted has expired. I'm not sure if I'm going to conquer this nation straight away or just nick all their money first and then conquer them later. I guess it will depend. It might cost me 50 diplomatic power as well to conquer them. I want to get the next idea quite quickly, so it'll give me 2 extra diplomatic relationships. So it'll be well worth getting. Delaware, stay there. Gauge the enemy. When's my missionary done next? Taking a while. Who's that? Brandenburg? Looks like they're trying to make claims. Everyone there, and they're off to Smaland. Diplomats are back in 17 days. How many natives are here? 1,000. Right, I'll bring these down. Preparation. Magdeburg are now an administrative republic. Smaland have reached. Okay, we've discovered Tuscarora. And what's this? Chesapeake. Right, actually my I'll keep my explorer here for a bit, but it's got a bit of maneuver bonus, so I should be using it in a trade fleet probably. Right, diplomats back in 4 days. They got 7,000 troops, but because I didn't colonize next to them, they haven't had a chance to reform their government, so they're old troop. They're low in tech still. So one in Smaland. These can move to there in a day. Right, 2 diplomats back. Oops. Let's declare war on this tribe then. I might use protectorates in some cases later on, but I haven't really figured out when I want to use them. It's probably when I don't want to conquer a nation quite yet, but once you basically get extra trade in the region if you use a protectorate. So that could be useful potentially. Right, so Iroquois, who are probably around Great Lakes, they're allied too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna declare war then. So declare war. My colonial nations have joined in. Scotland. My 10,000 can hopefully wipe these out. I'm sadly going to cross a river. What's the terrain like? Not that it should really matter too much against backwards technological units. Right, so diplomat is back. I'm going to stick that into Russia. Yeah, I will do it. It's going to take a while for that to come back though. And got 3 colonies on the go. Right, everything's fine. Looted expired. Paronas. So what's this? Is Hispaniola, isn't it? No one's colonized there yet, so that's definitely somewhere I may want to colonize. It may actually be a good thing to colonize next to another nation on an island like Cuba. If I do form a colonial nation down there, they could attack rival colonial nations, which could be good, could be bad, depending on who the master of that colonial nation is, I guess. So we've won that battle. Let's siege up. Right. Reach Stockholm. Danish have a large army, and so I definitely need more troops over here before I start that war. I've got new exploits on Daga. Right, so we've found Iroquois. Yeah, how long's this got to go? 212. So the next war is probably there before Denmark, but not 100% definite. Right, my back's about to get done. St. Lucia. Traveling minstrel. Gain 1 stability. Wow. Or a artist. Stability every time. If it was an inquisitor, then I'd probably still pick the stability actually, but right. Okay, so that's going to increase my missionary speed as well. Extra 0.5 because of the stability. Right, so 3 barks were built. Let's group these up. I'll probably stick them trading in this colonial node maybe for a bit, but in general I'll be using them as an explorer fleet. Okay. Right, these can make their way down to here for the minute. Where is my... Right, there's a fleet there. Okay, someone entered an alliance with the Iroquois. This fleet's down to there. Right, is it better for me to trade? Right, currently all the trade that is being routed up there. Finland's doing our job for us actually, which is great. New Sweden collects there. So I could get more of that money to go up there, or more of this money in this node to go over there. I'm not sure which is best. 24% I get there. Not sure. It's 50. Sweden 24. France. Not sure how France is trading there. Where's mine? Oh, we're top. 22. Let's have more power there actually. Yeah, I might put those sparks in that one and Chesapeake. Fortification expert, lose prestige. 50 ducats for Mecklenburg for 10% local defensiveness. I think I need the money at the moment. I'll take prestige here. I'll put timer up. Okay, I'll bring this down to my rest of my fleet actually. For the time being. Iconoclastic Fury, never seen this one before. Revolting Gotland. That's not good. I've got no way of getting my troops over there at the moment. All my cog fleet's over here. So I'm actually going to have to bring these back so they can come back to here. And I'll bring this army can go to there. Let's stop my missionary. Right, so during the Reformation, outbreaks of destruction of Catholic religious art occurred in various European countries. The most notorious example in Beldenstorm in the Low Countries, but similar attacks occurred in Germany, Switzerland, England, Scotland, France and Livonia. The majority of attacks were carried out by spontaneous mobs, but in some countries the government took a leading role. Holy crap. Gain 10 prestige. Right, so that's against the Reformation really, because that's helping out the papacy. We want them to destroy the Catholic icono whatevers. Or that one, lose prestige, missionary strength, or I can actually lose stability in exchange for a Protestant conversion and more papal state opinion loss. I think I'd take the loss of stability here. Will quicken the how quickly I'm fully converted, so I'll do that. Wish it was a better one, a no-still though. It's not very it's quite a low tax base. Right. Okay. Right, so my back fleets are there. Actually, protect trade, Chesapeake Bay. Diplomat arrived back from Mahican. I need to keep this on hand to make peace. Troops reached Gotland. I'm just waiting on my army now. I've kept my maintenance on, which is good. Colonization is Seminole. New exploits Florida Straits. Fish in Atacamaku, or however you pronounce that. Looted. Could do with a blockade actually to speed that up. Diplomat is back from Russia. Stick you into Poland. I'll do. Relations send. I'll take these off trade then. I need them to blockade. Right. This fleet. It's making its way over here still. Okay, so it's arrived. It's 12 cogs there now, so I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 calves, 5 infantry. Okay, can I count correctly? Yes, right. I'm going to have to stick my kin on here. Attach and move straight in. Okay, which Scotland, note to that. These can move back up there. Gonna need diplomatic points for this soon, rather than spend it on an idea. Usual Pomeranian royal marriage offer. I wish there was a way I could stop them to ask that. Revolt in Osterbotten, I'll deal with that in a minute. It's expired. One there. To there. Took a bit of a beating there. We can attach. So I want to attack for. Right, I'll move them to Finland and I'll move them in once they've covered a bit. These can move to there. Okay, and Finland. I think I'll take that guard, the explorer, off. Where's my trade fleet to? These can move into there. I'll attach that there. Protect trade Baltic. And these can move all the way back over to New World. Okay. Right, a load of harsh treatments have run out. I may have to do those again. I don't think I will at the moment, but they're mainly in quite high tax base areas that are capable of having patriot rebels or nationalists. I'll hold off. I may have to get my fleet back in a bit to deal with those. Right, that siege is done. Right, so diplomat. What do I want to do here then? Full annexation will cost me 50 diplomatic power. I don't think there's any way I can get around that. I could. I'm not sure if making them a rival will lower that in cases of annexation. If I was to take money off them, holy crap. Well, I think I should take their money. What do you reckon? That's crazy. How have they got that much? Right, cancel that. I don't want that. Transfer trade power. I have to take that money. I mean, it's probably a bit buggy that they have that much money, but if it's being offered to me, I have to take it. I think. I'm assuming it's buggy. Who knows? That's gonna. Well, that's gonna be amazing for me, that money. So I'll probably declare war on these again within a few years. I'm waiting on this colony before declaring war on them. Right, so send a man. It's all correct now, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so I can't lower maintenance quite yet because of this rebels up there, but I've got the money to support the my army now anyway. Right, so those can trade in Chesapeake. And what else? That's fine. Right, so we're rich. Huge amount of inflation from that though. Okay. Gained casus belli against the formerly unknown Iroquois. Reached Finland. Group these up. Attack here. Iron ore problems. Not planning on really making any units at the moment, so not much of an issue. What's here? New Sweden are actually helping to colonize or protect against the natives there. That's good. When does this run out? Next truce to them is 52. So I could declare war on them next. When's that? That's September 52. Right, 3 years-ish. Holy Roman Emperor have elected Austria. Would have guessed. Right, Osterbotten is attacked. And we've won there. They're off to Finland. Okay. Killed them off. Return to Stockholm. So the war against Denmark may wait a little longer. Probably next war is this one, then that one, then there or Denmark, I think. I've got a ton of money, so I could be potentially spending some of that. What do I want to spend it on? Oh, embassy. That's what I want to spend it on. So in terms of, right, my capital doesn't really matter, I think, where you place these buildings in most cases, but I probably want to have a province that is unlikely to be attacked or rebel. And arguably somewhere where there's a fort, maybe. So I think I want somewhere inland that's Swedish, pretty much. So that's a good place. What's the tax there too? That's inland. 6.61. That's a pretty good place. 6.4 there. That's well inland. So it's bordering Norwegians. I think I'm going to put a ton of my special buildings in this province then. Bergslagen. It seems to be... well, there's nothing really much here at the moment, but there's not much chance of rebellions here or any other nation get into there easily, so yeah, I'm gonna make this province my... I could look for fort defense level as well, but yeah, right, so I'm gonna make the embassy here. Right, so that's gonna cost me 1,028. I don't think I can reduce inflation. Oh, I can actually. So I should do that. That's 75. Yeah, I think I will do that. Right. And I'm tempted to make the embassy here actually. I've got quite a few buildings. No, I'll just do it here. Right, so... no, I won't. I'll do it there. It doesn't matter where you put it, honestly, but I'm going to put it here. Right. Unless there's something I'm not remembering. But yeah, that's a safe place. It's Swedish. I'll put it there. It's got quite a few buildings there already. Okay. Arguably, the -1 revolt risk for the temple in this province would have been good next, but it's fine there. Right, so apart from that, I could be spending money on other buildings, maybe. Actually, my money's gone down a heck of a lot with that, so I'll wait on that. I want to increase my temples, but I'm saving this up for more admin tech. I think I want the next idea along again. Okay. Need new bark ships. I probably could be increasing my military. It looks like Spain is taking that territory. Gascoigne. Northumberland was released as a sovereign state. Excellent. That's an opportunity, isn't it? Wouldn't mind. I could protect them. I could use that to feed them territories. 1.5, this is still 1.4.1. 1.5 is going to be a bit different for feeding vassals. Only a bit different though. I'm trying to think about how I could use these. Diplomats back from Poland. Oh. There's no court for England. That's odd. Very odd. I think what I want to do, I'm going to get 2 new relationships very soon. I'm going to use one to ally Castile, probably, and I might vassal up these guys. The thing is, though, in 1.5 when it comes out, which it isn't yet, if you vassal up a nation, you can only sell provinces to them that they've made claims on or have cores on. So I don't think I'll vassal these up. I might just get them in an alliance instead. Because if next beta comes out and 1.5 comes out, then I won't be able to sell provinces if I've made them as a vassal. So I do plan on conquering England at some point. So yeah, I'm going to improve relations here then. Right. Try and get them in an alliance. Right. Loot's expired. I'm just going to check the time a second. Okay, so half an hour is just about up actually. There's a few things I'm going to do and then I'll call it an end of the video. I've forgotten to take this mission here, establish a colony in the Caribbean, so I'm going to do that now. It's got a few nice things there. Right, so what else do I want to do? I'm going to take... I don't think I need diplomatic power for anything currently. I still actually want to get... This tech would be nice. I don't have the full neighbor bonus actually yet, so yes, this I'll take additional diplomats. So next time I'll ally up Castile more than likely, and Northumbria. Right, so get that. And it's actually a couple of military buildings I want to make, if not more than a couple. Right, so I've got a barracks in Stockholm. I've been making military buildings here as well. Why can't I do that there? Oh, I'm making an embassy there. I'll do one here. I'll make, once that embassy's finished, I'll make one there as well. Right, so I'm going to call that an end of this video. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.